Zappy, 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 zap. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. In the last episode, we finished off the last area. Took out some big thief guy with mirrors somehow. Now here we are, going after another thief person. Now though, I did promise that there would be an interesting glitch of sorts. Pleasant. I did promise there would be something interesting to show you, so I'm going to try to do it right here. So you can actually, for the sake of time, I guess, run onto these things now, and I'll break the spiky logs. So I can run back up here if I want to for some reason or another. But I found that for some reason, if I fall down here, I was holding on to something down there for some reason. But I fall down here. It doesn't always work, right? I try to jump to this, then fall into the water. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get to work. Yep, that'll happen. Yep. Goodbye, world. I'm moving so quickly, you can see right now. Sly's tail is clipping into his stomach. look at the stream of dust behind me. That's how fast I'm moving. I'm not sure if you could exploit this or not. You probably could. Like, exploit this glitch somehow to go to the next area of the game. Oh, dear. Oh. This looks cool. What's all this, like, black dust stuff? Oh, man. I kind of don't want to keep doing this because I'm kind of scared that, like, if it's eventually going to like cause an error that crashes the game somehow, so I'm gonna stop doing this. But it looks cool. Another dimension. Now I'm just falling in it. This is cool. I can't move it all though. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go back to the hideout and then go back to that area. But hey, I promised, and I delivered. So now that we did that, with that adventure out of the way, now we can hunt over to what I think it's this I want to do as the first area. Was it? Lair of the Beast? Yeah. So let's run on through here. Not the biggest fan of this level, but I'm not really the biggest fan of any of the levels in this area, actually, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well.
What's with this industrial strength voodoo gate? Miss Ruby must really be trying to keep something out.
Or maybe she's trying to keep something in.
What was that? I couldn't hear you over your foreshadowing. Anyways. If nothing else though, well, it's kind of mostly easy to get most of the... Why do we have to have candles here? It's mostly easy to get the clues here. With one exception, and that's part of why I don't like this level. I'll see that when I get to it though. Until then, lots of things to be sliding on and having fun with. There are lots of things to be sliding on in general throughout this entire area, not just the one level. But I kind of like, but at the same time, it gets kind of overused by the end of it. I'm hoping that in the next areas in the game, that I'm not going to have to see it so overused, but I haven't played the next area yet or not yet, so I don't really know if that's the case or not. Also, tons of spiders for no reason. Well, if you want coins, I'll have fun with that. I don't think I really need an extra life. Maybe I do need an extra life, actually. Never mind. Like I said in the last episode, games just love to prove me wrong. Hey. We don't have the Naki combo upgrade for this part of the level yet, or for this area yet, so I'm gonna have to find everything on my own. But I found it already a while back, so it shouldn't be too hard. No, I thought you would actually appear later. Oh, come on! That's the first time I've ever gotten hit by one of those spiders, which is of course on camera. They appeared a lot earlier than I thought he would. I thought they usually appeared when you're on the branch they appear on. Go away. Well, never mind the extra life business. Anyways. No, I'm not gonna play with you. Not here for games. Oh, get my feet wet. If it was huge, it would probably be visible. Not just kind of like making grass move. It's usually something that small things do, actually. Pretty exclusively, in fact. Anyhow. More thin things to run on. I think they took a little bit too much advantage of the whole thin things to run on idea with this area still. But whatever. Well, another thing I don't like about this area, though, there are lots of things you have to do to get collectibles in this area that result in you having to backtrack a bit. In particular, there's one level that I had to do a ton. I had to go through like 4 times in total without actually dying because you had to do so much backtracking to actually pick everything up. It's really annoying, actually. Hopefully I'll be able to do it a little more efficiently this time, but it was a problem. Alright, so let's see if we can pick up all the clues here without too much of a problem. This is why I don't like the other level in particular, though. Because the clues here are hard to pick up with this. Yeah, I'll notice that you can actually get out of the water more quickly in this part of the level by pressing the X button right as you fall into it. But you don't actually need to do that, which is nice. Come on, you! Let's go. Oh, later then. But actually, it doesn't matter because even if you do fall into the water, the serpent thing is kind enough to actually stop entirely the entire time that you're in the water. So it won't be a problem to you anyways. Not really. I don't really have a way of... What? How'd I drown? I have non-drowning powers. Game. You liar. That's inconsistent. How'd I do that? It's not good. And when my powers include not drowning, I shouldn't be drowning. That's something else I've noticed happening in this area a couple of times. Also, this part's way easier if I find out for the clues. But something weird that I've noticed in this area is that sometimes, even though you're not supposed to be able to drown with the ability that I have, I've actually drowned multiple times. Well, okay, sure, that can be a nice little boost. And I immediately wasted my horseshoe, but fine. I don't know why that is, though. I have absolutely no idea why. That's how it works out. And he just kind of decides to leave you alone for some reason, after all that. Sure. It's also a very short serpent for how big and thick it is, but whatever. Let's get this done before we actually take that key, though. Not to get ahead of ourselves.
I had to overcome some personal demons to get the answer to this one. Try 4, 4, 4.
You know, I actually kind of have to wonder, was this game made in Japan? Because Japanese is one of those languages where 4 and death are basically the same word, right? I think that's the joke here with what Bentley said. I like it. Getting clever.
A more modern entry. Bruce O'Coop's computer hacking technique. Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster at each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
This has almost no practical application whatsoever. It's just for fun, basically. I'll show you what it actually does in a moment, once I get back to the hub. I like it, and like I said, it has limited use. It mainly just lets you see enemies through walls, and just kind of see enemies more easily in general. So for example, if I take out my binocucom now, so this enemy, I can see him through a wall, and it tells you what his name is. Every enemy of the same type has the same name. It tells you what his species is, which is kind of cool. It tells you one random fact about them. In this case, enjoys golf. Well, actually, there's at least one enemy that doesn't have a random fact, which is kind of weird. There's one enemy we're yet to encounter that you'll find in just a little while, but for some reason does not have any kind of fact about them. Actually, I don't think they even have a name. Anyways, where is Prana Lake? Prana Lake is down here, isn't it? There we go. This is Prana Lake, right? Yes, it is. Cool. I don't know why I always like to do levels in a specific order, but it just works out well for me. This isn't too bad a minigame. It's fun.
The only way to open up that voodoo gate is by lighting all 25 tiki torches with the flamethrower on your swamp skiff. Use the left analog stick to steer and press the X button to fire the flamethrower. Oh, one more thing. You need fuel for the flamethrower, and the only source of oil are those piranha you see swimming around. Run them down with a boat. One fish fuels one shot. Hurry! You only have 2 minutes to get all the torches lit.
I don't think that's really how fish oil works, Bentley. But yes, it's kind of absurd and amusing of a concept. We have to run over piranhas with our hoverboat, basically, to turn them into fire to light tikis. This isn't too hard a minigame though. Mostly it's just a game of figuring out how to pick up the piranhas easily, which is a little bit of luck too, but it's also a matter of catching a lot of them like they are right here, or if you can get them all in a kind of a cluster in front of you. What will happen as a result of that is, one, they just kind of cluster and they're easy to hit. Whoops, I missed. And they're easy to run over. But for some reason, they seem to all just kind of like stay in one spot. If for some reason you're only chasing one, it's easy for them to kind of fake you out. But if you're chasing a lot at the same time, it's actually not too hard to pick up all of them at the same time. Even though you would think it would be hard to not miss at least a couple of them. I don't know why that it works that way, but it's how I managed to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do this my first try or not, but I can say after having done it before, it's not too hard. It only took me a couple of tries, maybe like 3 or so. First time around. Let's just get 5 more of these things, it'll be good. As long as we can shoot everything in time. Alright, cool. As long as we don't miss anything now. There we go. I like the controls on this thing though. It has physics, which kind of reminds me of Bentley and the... Oh hey, I still have ammo, even though you can't see it. It still has physics, it's all bumpy and whatnot, and you can actually go on top of the tikis, which is kind of amusing, even though it slows you down a lot. It's just not as bothersome as it is when you're Bentley in the van, but it's still instead fun, because you're kind of bouncing around everywhere. Anyways... one day you'll be able to hear that sound effect actually synced up with the animation. Today might not be that day, but it will happen one day, I can promise you. Now we've done that, though, we have another actual level to do. Like I said, some of the levels in this place are pretty short. Especially the mini-games, and there are 3 mini-games in this area. Which can be good or bad, depending on how much you actually like them. Now, though, we have one more place to go. How do I get to that? It's up here. This guy, however long you wait, just will not budge, if you're wondering, so let's go around over here. The lazy ladder names are kind of a thing that I don't enjoy, which I've expressed my dislike for before with the Thievius Raccoonus, but I still like the number of details you get on enemies from this ability, even though it's a useless ability overall. It's fun. Alright, these guys. This guy that just tried to hit me, the ghost thing. Those guys, I don't know why, but if you actually manage to scan one, which is a little bit difficult, because if they're ever actually, like, visible, they're gonna be after you.
Better be on your guard here. My paranormal scanners show this place is really haunted.
I don't remember if they have a name or not, but you see a species, and you do not see any kind of interest if you actually manage to scan them. Devoted ecologist. They are personifying all the things that we're basically murdering. That's just kind of awkward. So the way you can do it is... yeah, Rodentia Undeadius is all they are. And you basically just have to be really quick with it. Taking out your body completely even up here. But they spawn from these graves.
That was very interesting. You smashed that gravestone, the ghosts stopped coming. It must be some kind of ghost generator. Maybe if you smash them all, you'd be safe.
Not necessarily a generator, maybe they're actually dead things under there that the spirits are coming from, but whatever. Just see how you use a gravestone. Oh, what did I know? Anyways, I like this place a little bit more, at least. Oops, that's not what I need to be doing. Offensive Monokiko. I should shoot lasers out of this thing or something. Please tell me that's an upgrade I get later in the game. That'd be great. Now don't you know what I was going to say, because I'm just too amused. You should probably pick that up. Darn it. I have to distract myself with my own amusement. Go away. Anyways, I was saying how the layout of this level isn't too bad, for the most part. I like it in general. It's not overusing the whole sliding on things mechanic, or the running on narrow things mechanic. Basically, if you ever see candles that are on some kind of base in this game, or in this area, you want to destroy it, because they're always linked to something. In this case, they were linked to the ghosts. But there's only one comment I have about the design of this level, and I'll get to that in a moment. With that aside, I like this place a lot, actually. It's interesting, it seems somewhat large, and... whoops. It just doesn't feel like it's using anything like some of the others do. Oh, darn it. Or, wait. What? No, I just had to jump across. Well, I was going the right way anyways. That life wasn't there last time I came through, I don't think. Guess it's just a pity life because I have so few. I'm amused that this game takes pity on you, and I think it's actually kind of nice at the same time, but it's also kind of annoying to have my failures acknowledged to such an extent. Either way, I think it's time to get rid of those darn lasers that aren't really doing us any actual harm. Anyways, I think the platform is just kind of nice and simple and fun here. There's only one place where I don't really like the platforming. It establishes some of its own special things too, of how you have all these like undead things that you get to learn about. The graves and everything. It has something that makes this level unique, and at the same time it doesn't have overdoing any of it. With one exception, I would say. I guess the best way to get rid of some skews is just kind of stand places attacking. You'd think jumping would work, but apparently not. That's how I usually get hit. My only common design of this level is right up here. So where I am right now is actually right above the first portion of the level. Which means if I fall here, without actually dying at the same time... Oops, ow. That means that I will end up back there. If I manage to fall into the water in the process, I should be fine. Because I'll just jump back up here. But if I manage to land on the ground down there, it's particularly annoying because I have to run all the way back up here. That was what happened last time I went to this level. That having been done though, if that's not a problem that you have to put up with, I think it's pretty nice. I kind of don't like that one portion back there with so many ghosts going at you at once. Going across these, but it's fine once you get the hang of it. You just need to learn the right path and then when you can safely go across. Also, another little thing I like about this game. I mentioned how this game somehow is really nice with just having you like jump back where you should, usually. I've had one instance of it not working, but usually if you like fall somewhere you shouldn't, this game's pretty okay with that and fixes it. If you drop right here, you can start falling forever. You can start falling forever. Not you always will, but you can. Stop camera. Right here. But the game just kind of undoes it for you anyways. You saw how I just kind of like hopped out of that little spot I was in. I'm curious, like, well, you can probably jump around that tree right there to get to the end of the level immediately. I won't do that because we have things to be doing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are clues to be picked up here anyways. Deliver your clues unto me! Boom. With the sounds of smashing things. Hello. Now, I've said before, this game, for some reason, just loves making you think you've missed things when you haven't. Although I actually did miss things this time. Normally you'd be missing, 4 clues when you reach that point, but this time I was actually missing 8. How nice. But it would be seeming like you'd be missing a lot more than you should be at that point, but nope, you're not. Although I actually am, so I'll figure out what to do about that. What did I miss? How did I miss all of those? It's a lot to be missing. How do I always do this on camera? I guess I'm just not like being as observational. Oh yeah, I forgot that part up there. Yeah, I nearly missed out the first time I went through, actually. I did miss out the first time I ran through here, and then when I fell down, it was actually interesting how I fell down, which annoyed me. But because I had to come back up here a second time, I noticed this. I guess it was a good thing after all, in a sense. I'm still missing 1 anyways, though. Oh, yep, see, that's what I've mentioned before about... Whoa, camera. About, the whole... circ button not always working thing. Like that. How it just didn't work at all right then. Man, where am I going to have to look, though? Okay, so I'm just going to pick this up real quick, and then I'll head back into the level and see if I can find what went wrong. I'm guessing it's just like the last time, where for some reason 1 single clue didn't appear when it was supposed to. I don't know why that happened in the last area once, and why it happened off camera, not on camera. Right, other way around. So we'll have to see. I'll go look a second time. Okay, so I actually missed one, I think. I actually missed that 1 clue right there, I believe. It's very unfortunate I had to waste the time to find that. Both your time and my own. Mostly my own. But I'm just kind of annoyed because I have a lot of stuff to record tonight. And this kind of thing happening, it means I have even more to record in a single night. Very busy night after some things didn't record when they were supposed to last night. What? Oh, come on. That's the first time that method actually failed on a mosquito. Go away. So let's get out of here. Okay. Well, rather, let's get this, out of the way so we can get out of here and finish up the episode. No, I'm not gonna bother with you. Go away. No, no. Button mash. Cool. Okay, so... Man, my eyes are already hurting. I still have 3 more episodes of things to record. What is it? Tell us.
Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 128.
Now we get something that we could have seriously used just now.
These are the blueprints to
Yeah.
Miss Ruby's production facility.
That one helped a little bit.
I'll pipe this information into your binocucom. Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
Ugh. Only took 3 run-throughs extra of the level to actually find that thing, but whatever. Alright, so having done that, that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I'll be seeing you guys next time, the next episode, where we make quite a bit more progress, I'm sure, to finishing up this area, actually. Because everything I have left is pretty short. See you then, guys. Bye. I throw down my hat for you.